How you doing?
Good.
Good.
I need another little cute vodka drink.
I'm going to need a shot of some sort. I'm not the one to be played with.
Clearly. The principal should know that.
Hi, I'm Kristina.
And I'm Shawna. We're two best friends in our 30s just navigating motherhood.
And dishing all the hilarious, inappropriate truths that go with it. We are Millennial Moms.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Millennial Momming Podcast.
Good job. I didn't even have to tell you this time. You only need one drink to get you.
Yeah. And at
flowing.
9 p.m.
Welcome to Millennial Momming After Dark.
Hours.
Millennial Momming after the kids go to bed.
Hey, we should be in bed too.
We really should. I am exhausted. We just were outside talking about how this needs to be done by 10 p.m.
I shouldn't have decided to go to the gym today and do stairs.
You're going to be feeling that tomorrow.
I'm tired as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I was so proud of you, though.
Thank you.
How many floors did you do?
75.
75 floors.
In 30 minutes.
You'll be happy to know that I ran up my one flight and I was able to breathe.
Hell yeah.
When I was done.
I was not able to breathe whatsoever. Couldn't breathe. Mm-mm.
I feel like you should take a video of you on the stairs.
Nobody wants to see that. No one. Everybody at the gym shouldn't have even been looking at me.
Bro, I can't believe you said they moved the stairs to the middle of the treadmills.
So, like, on the ends. So, like, row a treadmill and then, like, the walkway, another row.
Yeah.
They're one on each end. So, everybody's walking through, and I'm just, like, fucking dying. I was sweating so bad because I had a hoodie on.
Ooh.
I always have a hoodie on.
Yeah, I remember that.
My arms, like, I could feel the sweat dripping in my arms. I was like, oh, God, I gotta go.
You did inspire me, though, to go get my workout done. So I did it at the same time you were.
You've been inspiring me.
Oh, my God.
So much inspiration.
It's, I really do think maybe we should just bring your treadmill to my house. That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
And it would just be like the old days, except we can play music and jam loudly.
Yeah.
And sing randomly,
That's
as we
nice.
always
I like
enjoy
that.
doing.
I like doing that. Because they played Michael Jackson at the gym, and I was like, okay. You can do this.
Michael's rooting for you.
I kept telling myself, I was like, you've done harder things than this. You've now done harder things than this.
You've given birth to a baby.
But, like, I wasn't awake.
True.
So, have I done harder things than that? I don't know. So the scar tells me.
Bro. Dude, it is unfortunate that, so you know how I have like an apron belly from my C-sections? Mm-hmm. Well, as I'm losing weight, it's hanging lower and lower. Mm-hmm. And the other day I got the worst rash underneath it because I had worked out.
Yeah.
And it was itching. It was hurting.
Ugh.
I was like, well, this is new. I've never had to deal with that before. Yeah. And then I've noticed like it's now all the way to the sides, which it never was. It was in the front. It's like all the way to the sides now. And I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely getting a tummy tuck.
I was going to say, how do we fix that?
Yeah, it's going to be a tummy tuck. I already told Randy. I was like, when I hit my goal, I'm thinking next summer I'll get a tummy tuck and get rid of it.
Mommy makeover.
Not all of it.
No?
I would like the tatas done.
So if you don't get the boobs, can we just go in together?
Do you think they'll let us?
You fix whatever you say you need fixed. Give me the boobs.
Yeah, I'll be like, she needs the boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll do it.
Though I'm sure.
I still don't have boobs. I mean, they're bigger.
They are bigger.
But, like, if I lose weight, they're not going to be. It's always the first thing that goes for me.
Mm-hmm. Mine has been my butt and my hips. And my thighs have gotten so much smaller.
Your ankles are tiny.
They're teeny tiny.
They're so cute.
Look at my little baby ankles.
Look at these fatties. Those are big ankles.
To be fair, the rest of you is small. So it's only fair that I have one skinny thing on my body.
I'm
and
jealous of your ankles.
My cute little ankles. I'm curious, do you remember those boots that I bought? The bedazzled boots?
Yes.
That they couldn't fit?
Yes.
I'm curious if they'll fit now.
I bet they will. You look skinny. How are you feeling? How's it going?
Really good.
Good.
I was super excited. I got on the scale. So I went through a 5-week stall, remember, where I didn't lose anything. Yeah. But I was taking progress photos and wildly, my body was changing with absolutely no change on the scale.
Yep.
And my clothes were loose. Again, my hips, my butt, and my thighs, everything's loose. And so I kept going. I kept doing what I was doing. I've kept the movement up, and my train of thought just pulled right out,
9 p.m.
left me behind.
9 p.m. Train of thought left you at the station.
It knows that I'm supposed to be asleep. So I kept going and doing what I was doing, didn't give up. And then I broke my stall, and I lost 4 pounds that first week that I broke my stall. And then I got on again this week, and I lost another 3.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, ooh, we're moving and grooving, baby.
That's awesome.
I know, I'm super excited. I have so much energy now.
Yeah?
Yeah, like not currently
Not
in
right
this
this second.
Not this second.
But all day long.
All day long in general. Like if I wake up in the morning, I'm up. There's no going back to sleep for me, which I've
Nice.
never had that before.
That's good.
Yeah, I got a lot more accomplished. It's nice to have a coffee without children screaming in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And I get my workout done most days. So that's been really nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was, it could be a multitude of things. I don't know if it's the losing the weight. I don't know if it's a new supplement that I started that's specifically for GLP-1s or people that are on GLP-1s. So it battles like fatigue and GI issues and metabolism, which are like the 3 things that GLP-1 users, the side effects they could have. So I started that about a month ago. So I don't know if it's that or if I'm just excited to be alive again. You know, it could just be joy.
You do seem joyful.
Joyful. Not this week.
No. Not,
But overall, joyful.
not this week.
This week tested me.
Woof.
So, see what happened.
It's not funny, but it is.
It's very on brand for Kristina. But I got my son expelled from school.
It could have been so much worse.
Could it have? It could have been cocaine that he had been caught with.
Like, you would have to have that
Yeah,
first
true.
of all.
That's not my jam,
No.
but that's, I think, the only way it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Because my son got caught with alcohol at school in his backpack. And this is where I win Parent of the Year because it wasn't his alcohol. It was ours.
Oops.
Again, what had happened was...
Should have taken all your shots on New Year's
I
Eve.
know. I blame Randy for being a puss.
Yeah.
He should have drank all of his alcohol. Okay,
Yep.
so rewind. New Year's Eve,
Was it New Year's Eve or St. Patrick's? I bet it was St. Patrick's.
I'm trying to remember. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
It was either New Year's Eve or St. Patrick's Day that we came over to your house. So you're also to blame for this. So we came over here and we had put our alcohol in a backpack so that we could carry it over here. And that included beer. And then Randy had shooters because you and I had vodka and tequila.
Yeah.
So Randy had his shooters of the only thing he takes a shot of, and that's Southern Comfort. So Jaden came home the other day and told me his backpack ripped. And I was like, well, shit. He was, he has to go to school. So I just grabbed his backpack and I grabbed the only other backpack that was in the vicinity, which I thought was empty. Turns out shooters don't weigh a lot, so
Right.
you can't really feel it in the bag. And I threw all of his stuff in there and I sent him off to fucking school. Lunchtime, he's digging out his lunch from his backpack and pulls out a shooter, a Southern Comfort shooter. And of course, all the children around him, his friends, quote
Right.
unquote,
Right.
all of them saw it and all of them went and told the principal. All of them narked.
All of them?
Every last one of them snitched. There's 3 in particular that I'm 99% sure were the ringleaders.
Okay, but like, why did they tell on him? For one, who cares? Or is that just because we can drink legally and we're not 14?
I think it's more, I know what those kids do at school.
Right.
So it's absolutely wild to me that you would, and Jaden, he found that and panicked.
Yeah.
Straight panic.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't know what to do. I found this. It's not mine. I don't know where it came from. I'm freaking out.
I would have taken it. That's what I would have done.
Thank God he didn't.
Yeah.
Then it would have been worse.
Thank God he's a good kid.
Yeah, he is. He's never, I don't even think Jaden smelled alcohol, to be perfectly honest with you, unless it's from my breath.
Right. Which isn't often at all.
No. But anyway, as we take our drinks. Hold on.
Jaden's not here.
Mm-mm. So I get a panicked text message from Jaden saying, oh my God, there's shooters in my backpack. And at first I thought he meant shooters.
Oh my God.
Like one of my needles from my GLP-1 medication had ended up in there. I guess that could have been worse.
That could have been
Because he said shooter and instantly that's where my mind went. And I was like, I was like, did Amara screw around with these? And what's going on? No, I couldn't blame it on Amara. It was me. It was me and his dad. And so he's texting me, panicking that he found this thing. He's like, oh my God, now I'm getting in trouble. And he's like, what's going to happen to me? I'm scared. As I'm getting these text messages, the principal calls me, tells me that Jaden had a shooter in his backpack. And at that point, I haven't put two and two together. I don't know how the shooter got in Jaden's backpack. Mm-mm. So I go up to Randy and tell him, I was like, I just got a phone call. Jaden had a shooter of Southern Comfort in his backpack. And then as I spoke those words, it hit me that was the backpack we had brought over here. And those were Randy's shots.
So it's my fault.
That's what I'm getting at, is essentially if you had never thrown a party.
Should have never invited you.
This never would have happened. So Jaden's expulsion is on your head.
It's my fault.
So anyway, I messaged the principal. As soon as I figured out what had happened, I messaged the principal. And I was like, but I'm on my way. We're on our way. So we go down there. As soon as we walk in the door, I see a cop.
Oh, God.
And that was the moment.
No cops.
That was the moment I knew it was over. And I just kind of looked at Randy and we walked back there. And mind you, I brought his backpack, the one that had ripped.
Yeah.
I brought it to show them like, hey, I'm not lying to you. Here's his ripped backpack. There's still paperwork and stuff in it. Very clearly, I just grabbed his binder, his Chromebook, threw it in the other backpack. Everything else was still in there. Pencils, homework, blah, blah, blah. And so I explain all this to the cop and the principal. The cop just looks at me and goes, well, Jaden's getting a minor in possession ticket. I was like, I just told you. Like, he didn't give a fuck. That cop did not give a fuck. All he wanted to do was write that ticket. He had already had it written when we got there.
Of course he did.
So then he goes, Jaden, you need to sign this, and puts it in my son's face. And instantly I was like, he's not signing shit.
No.
And the cop just looked at me. And then he was like, well, just so you know, if he refuses to sign when he's 18, he goes to jail. I said, fabulous. Thank you, officer. Thanks for getting the one-legged cancer patient off the street.
He needed this to get through the day, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You fucking dick.
God, I was so, like, tax dollars hard at work, sir. Thank you for getting the trash off the street.
Literally.
I was pissed.
But all these other kids can literally just have a
fight club at school.
Club. And they're back in 3 days.
Yep. So then I think the principal sensed that I was about to lose my shit. So he tells the officer, he was like, we're not going to hold you up anymore, officer. Thank you. And that's all we needed. And dismisses the cop. And the cop turns to me. He's like, well, are you as his parent going to sign it? And I laughed in his fucking face. Nope. No, I'm not. Nobody's signing shit in here. So bye now. Get back to patrolling the streets of Fremont. And so he leaves. And then the principal, and I'm not going to go. It was a tense conversation. And I explained again to the principal what had happened. And I felt like he was not caring to understand me. Yeah. Like he had already made up his mind the moment he found the bottle, and it didn't matter. Yeah. And so he goes into his, I've spoken to the superintendent and he has recommended Jaden's expulsion. And I was like, you're going to expel him? And he goes, yeah. I leapt out of my fucking chair like a frog from a lily pad. Leap And I lose my ever-loving mind. I'm like, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. Oh my God, screaming.
I wish I would have been there.
Screaming. I should ask for the CCTV footage because I bet it's good.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you really want to fucking play this game with me? Like all the videos I have, all the recordings I have so much dirt on this administration and these teachers, and they know it. Because they tried to stop me from recording. They tried to stop Jaden from recording.
Yep.
Because we've had issues. And they threatened me with a lawyer, and I came back and said, Nebraska is a one-party consent state. I don't have to tell you you're being recorded. Jaden doesn't have to tell you you're being recorded. I've already spoken to a lawyer.
Yep.
And then they were like, well, shit. They're like, well, it's against school policy. And I was like, well, federal law supersedes your policy. So I really don't give a shit.
Suck it, bitch.
So my point was they know that I have this information. And I said, you really want to go there with me? You really want to go there? And I was bro this and bro that and fuck you. Oh, my God. And he was just like, okay. I was like, all right, well, let the games begin, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So as I was walking out, as I was storming out with my child in his wheelchair, the principal hands me the ticket, Jaden's MIP, and I crumpled that bitch up and I threw it right in his fucking face.
Pick me up next time Jaden gets expelled.
I should have brought you instead of Randy.
Seriously.
This is my sister. She's here for moral support.
It was her party.
It was her fucking party.
So
Me and Randy were literally like, why didn't they ticket us? Like, if you're going to ticket somebody, it should have been us.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been the child that had absolutely nothing. Jaden has never even had a detention. It's not like this was a pattern of behavior that they expected from him. The kid has never been in trouble there.
He's never even had detention.
He's never even had detention.
And they just expelled him.
Come to find out, per Nebraska special education law, you can't expel a disabled student. There's like a due process. There's like a giant fucking process that they have to follow before it gets to that point. And none of it was done. And so I went home and I called the superintendent, yada, yada. The guy that called me back was the assistant superintendent, and he was amazing. I felt like he was the first person that was actually willing to listen to my side and like understand that this can't happen. This is a kid who's been through enough, and this was of no fault of his own. It was his parents' stupid mistake, and he shouldn't be punished for that. And we fully owned it. Stupid. I hope Randy learned that when you buy the alcohol, you drink the alcohol.
What the fuck?
My God, it was
wild. Can't even, when you were texting me that and I was at work, I was like, no way. No fucking way.
When I first texted you that he got expelled, what did you think? That he beat somebody up?
No, I was like, no, he didn't. For what? Jaden got expelled. Okay.
Right. He would be the last kid on the planet, you would think.
I thought he just probably like told the teacher to fuck off, or that he didn't do his homework. Just the usual.
The usual. You know.
Nothing like he's taking liquor to school. That was so out of left field. Didn't even see that coming.
With a million guesses, you probably wouldn't have gotten
No, that wasn't it at all.
Anybody that knows Jaden knows first of all, like, I love the kid. He doesn't have the balls.
No, never.
He is too scared of me. He is terrified of his father.
Yeah.
Because we don't take bullshit in our house.
No.
Like, that would be a whole different level. He wouldn't want to come home.
No.
So there's no way that he would even take that risk. He'd be scared to death. And then he'd also be scared to death of the cops and scared to death of school. Yeah. Like, this kid was terrified when I walked in.
If he really wanted to drink alcohol, like...
He wouldn't do it at school.
No, he'd maybe even ask, Mom, let me have a drink of that. He's never even done that before. It's like we drink water. Like, he doesn't even think...
No.
No. When you said that, I was like, what? I was reading it. I was like, you're fucking kidding me.
When I texted you, I was shaking.
When you texted me and said, are you working? I was like, oh no, what's wrong? There's a problem.
Yep.
There is a problem.
I couldn't go home. I was too ashamed.
Yeah.
I didn't deserve to be in my house. I deserved to sit outside and think about what I'd done.
Think about what you did.
And I did for an hour. I sat in my car in the driveway. I was like, I don't deserve to go inside. He must sit out here and be cold.
Did you make Jaden sit in the car with you?
No, he went in. And then I bought him a video game.
Yeah. I mean, you did get him expelled.
I got him fucking expelled.
Does he, like, is that final? Like, is that set in stone?
No, so this is what has to happen. So when I talked to the superintendent, he was like, this is what we've done with kids in the past. If they've had like a first time offense, blah, blah, blah. He's like, he has to go and get an alcohol and drug evaluation done with a therapist.
Shut up.
Yeah. And and he was like, from what you're telling me, Jaden's going to pass with flying colors.
Yeah.
And so he's like, the therapist will send us the report. As soon as we have that report that basically says the kid doesn't have a problem with drugs and alcohol, he can come back to school. And so they set up the meeting. It's Monday night. And so I'm hoping to God Jaden can go back Tuesday morning.
Yeah. Please, dear God, we can't have an extra long summer for
No.
Jaden.
No.
What
This has
the
been, yeah.
fuck?
What a fucking week. And that was the day after me and my mom got into a blowout.
Yeah.
So like it was just a week of anger. And I knew that because what was that day I posted that video on TikTok? Was that Monday or Tuesday? Where I was talking about how angry I was.
I knew there was something wrong because you kept giving me one word fucking answers. And I was like, cool. What did I do?
No,
Why are you mad at me?
No, I was. So one of the other things that's been really heavy is, remember last week we talked about how I've joined Fridays and I'm an advocate for them now. And I've joined this GLP-1 community on TikTok and it's very strong. And this community means a lot to me. I've learned so much information from them and had so much support through my journey and supporting other people. Now people come to me for questions and help and advice.
Yeah.
So it's been really important to me. Well, last week, TikTok announced their new community guidelines that are going into effect May 17th. Funny enough.
Weird.
The day of the GLP-1 event.
That is weird.
And essentially it's targeting GLP-1 content. So they're saying that we cannot talk about medications, anything that could be construed as dangerous weight loss.
You're not taking hydroxycut from
Exactly.
2004.
Exactly. So when we first saw these guidelines, and you can look them up, you can Google TikTok new community guidelines, and you'll see them. When we first saw them, it was basically saying that their goal was to protect underage kids from finding information that could lead to eating disorders and dangerous weight loss and blah, 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 right?
I think they're going to find more dangerous information than fucking GLP-1s. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So they basically said, like, it's going to be ineligible for the FYP. You can still talk about it, but you're not going to be eligible for the FYP. Well, that's where the information goes to. If it's not on the FYP, I'm just going to be sharing it with my friends that already, we're not going to reach new people. We're not going to help people. I found it on my FYP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at first we thought, well, this sucks, but we'll figure it out. Well, then as the week went on, tons of people in the community were getting violations on their videos.
Oh, damn.
They were getting cut off during lives. They were getting like shut down on lives. The second they said things like GLP-1, weight loss, or the name of the medications, they were being shut down. Just boop. And then they got a violation. I think 2 of our advocates have been in TikTok jail for like a week.
What?
Yeah. One girl had her account completely, like she's permanently banned. Yeah, it's wild.
They're not talking about meth. I don't understand.
I know. So then after we all kind of in this community noticed what was happening and that we were being targeted, one of the big creators in the community, Dave on the Pen, he's the guy that started the hashtag Release the Vials and basically called out Eli Lilly and Nova Norsko for not having enough medications for the shortages that everybody's talking about, right? For these medications, Ozempic, Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy. So he made a video talking about how he's being suppressed. Oh, that's the other thing. We're being suppressed. So videos that had like thousands of views are getting like 65 views now. So our content's not being pushed out. It's being suppressed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really fucked up. And Dave was the one that came out and said, point blank period, this is discrimination. You're discriminating against an entire people. Mm-hmm. People that suffer with obesity, people talking about weight loss, people that are talking about their health, how they've helped themselves. Yeah. It's very discriminatory. And so as soon as he released that video, this news article came out on Bloomberg, and Dave got interviewed, and then a girl in our community, Kim from the Plus Sides podcast, she got interviewed for this article, and it's talking about how all this suppression is happening in the GLP-1 community. And then LA Times, I think, just released an article very similar to it about how, so it's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of heartache in my group because we have, the Fridays family, and all of the advocates are in very close contact with our founder, Sina. And we've had many discussions with one another, and people are being banned. People are being violated. People are having their accounts put in temporary jail. And they're all really heartbroken because most of these are OGs who have been talking about these medications for 2 years.
Right.
And their livelihood has been helping people and supporting them through this journey. Our biggest fear is that a lot of us learned, like, for example, we learned about pre-gaming on the GLP-1.
I know what pre-gaming is.
Yeah. So we learned different pre-game.
No, I've learned because I watch them. Because I like yours.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm friends. Somebody else added me. I don't
Sabrina.
remember. Yes. She added me.
Mm-hmm.
Mia.
Love Mia.
So like it all comes up on my For You page now. I know what pre-game is. You have to eat the protein.
Yes. Look at you.
Drink the water.
Look at you learning shit. And guess what? You found that on your For You page.
Bingo.
And pre-gaming is not something that like the doctor tells you when you start.
Mm-hmm.
This is something the OGs who have been on these meds since 2020 learned by talking to one another on TikTok, being like, hey, I took a protein shake before my shot and I didn't have any side effects after. Hey, I found if I load up on water and electrolytes the day of my shot, I find I'm not getting nauseous.
Yeah.
So this is information that they found out together on TikTok and have now shared that with other people. So for people like me who started in January, I learned from my very first shot how important pre-gaming was. You're not even on GLP-1 and you know what pre-gaming is. So imagine all these newbies that are going to start these medications and don't have access to the information that the OGs and the community is sharing with one another.
Right.
You potentially could get really sick and really dangerous. And, dehydration leads to hospitalization if it gets bad enough. This is really important information that now we're not able to share.
Right.
And we're not able to talk about. And how are we supposed to help people like we got helped?
Right.
If we're being suppressed and our videos are being shut down. Or the other thing that's been happening is we'll make a video and then when we post it, it sits in review, but forever. So it's stuck in like review purgatory.
No.
Yeah. Somebody had one that they posted and a week later it was still sitting in review. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
When these Fridays advocates, like, other than their day jobs, this is their life, is going on TikTok, doing these lives, answering people's questions, supporting them in their journeys, saying, hey, this vitamin worked really well for me. Please go talk to your doctor and see if they would recommend it for you. Talk to your doctor about maybe adding fiber to your diet.
Right.
We're not giving medical advice.
No, and everything that I've seen and that everybody posts, it says, this is not medical advice.
Please speak with your doctor.
Yeah.
This is not medical advice. I am not a doctor.
Yeah.
We are sharing what has worked for us. And then we're always very careful to say, but please speak with your doctor.
Right.
Because this worked for me. It may work for you.
Yeah.
And like there's girls that sell, they're affiliated with like the peptide bites that I was telling you I started. And they even say, yeah, I take this, but I took this to my doctor, showed my doctor, and asked if they thought it would be good for me.
Yeah.
They're not just like, here, buy my peptide bite and take it. They're like, please go speak with your doctor. Maybe it'll be good for you. Even when they discuss the pre-gaming, they're saying, as long as you don't have kidney issues.
Right.
They're like, hey, make sure if you don't have kidney issues, this could be a good option for you to take because there's something to do. I'm pretty sure it's kidney or liver, one of the two, but high protein could be dangerous.
Oh, okay.
So they're whichever one it is, and I don't want to misquote it, but one of the two, they always say, as long as you're not this, eat your high protein, but please speak with your doctor.
Right. So what's the difference between you telling me this because you're my friend?
Right.
There's no...
Right.
That doesn't make it...
But apparently it's sending out dangerous information.
Oh, to do things healthy? Okay.
And I'm sure that there are irresponsible people on the app I've seen them. I saw somebody on the app recommending that people split their doses in their single-use pen.
Oh, no.
Do you know how dangerous that is? To inject yourself with a pen, take it out, let it sit for 5 days, and take it.
I don't even do any of that, and I know that's a bad idea.
That's a really dangerous idea because you could get sepsis and die.
Yeah.
Because that needle is no longer...
Right. That is a one-time use.
Right. That's a single use for a reason.
You don't use a needle twice.
And I've seen those videos on
Drug
TikTok.
use 101. No, I'm kidding.
Shawna knows because...
I would never. Absolutely never. I hate needles.
Shawna hates needles.
I can't do this. I'll rep it. I'll support you. But I can't fucking do it. Cena, give me that water bottle. I'm out here hustling for Fridays.
I know. Bro, he posted about the brunch on the freaking Discord again, and I was like...
Cool.
I was so mad.
Cool.
He's like, everybody wear these colors of your Friday shirt for the... Okay.
Cool.
I go, I hope you guys have so much fun.
It's not going to be because you won't be there.
I won't be there. I wasn't even going to tell you, but it's at like a rooftop. It's at a rooftop bar that has like carnival games.
I'm not even part of Fridays and I'm fucking pissed. Nobody needs me there whatsoever. I am
Pissed.
livid.
Cena, we are livid.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not watching your lives anymore.
Yeah, but speaking of Atlanta, we've got what, like
3 weeks?
not even.
Hell yeah. Get me the fuck out of here.
I'm so excited, bro.
I'm so excited.
We got our outfits. You got our jewelry from Temu.
We kind of have. You have your outfits. I do not.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do now?
I need
you're
shorts.
gonna use the shorts. Yeah.
But I'll probably, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I hate myself.
You can wear that shirt right there.
I love this shirt, actually.
That'd be
I
cute.
just bought it.
And it would go with the shorts.
Yeah. I have a light purple pair.
That's pink.
I did buy a pair of jeans, though.
Okay.
Same size.
You guys, I'm gonna post a picture of Shawna. And this dumb bitch went on Temu and she ordered shorts in a size 2XL.
I was having a depressive moment.
Shawna, I'm a 2XL.
My God. Deep breath. Maybe not.
Oh, that was like...
Yeah. That sounded like
sweating.
it hurt.
It
You want me
did.
to open the window?
I almost died.
Crack this bitch.
Yeah. Jesus. All right, that's better.
I was having a depressive episode. And everything's from China. So I was figuring it was going to be too small. Turns out it's not the case. They fit me in the waist. Like the other pair of shorts. The ones I showed you.
Don't. They're literally my size.
The other pair are like buttons all the way up.
Okay.
So they're smaller. They fit me up here, but then they're like sweatpant baggy up here. And I was like, well, these look fucking dumb. But the pants are supposed to be baggy, right?
You need bike shorts.
I have some. I have a whole bunch. That's all I wear. I don't like jean shorts because
Yeah.
I don't know what size I am.
Clearly,
anymore.
you ordered a 2X. They're huge. You held those up. I was like, you've got to be fucking
I pulled
shit.
them out of the I pulled them out of the package and I was like, well, those aren't gonna fit me. Colby just sat there and was like, no, those are way too big. And then I was like, what if they're not? What if I go try these on and they fucking fit perfectly? They didn't.
I think you have some body dysmorphia.
Oh, 100%. I always have.
Yeah.
Always, if we really want to go there. Yeah. But even with that, when I took them out of the package and I was like,
Yeah. When you fold them and they become like a normal size, like they're too...
yeah. I tried.
I'll take them home and try them on for you. I bet they
I
fit.
bet they fit.
I bet they fit.
I bet
they're
you'll like
cute.
them, too.
Yeah, I bet I love them.
You're gonna wear it. I think you should wear them to the
I'll try
thing.
them on. I'll see.
Because they're like 80s for
Yeah.
sure. They're fucking $6.
I still haven't figured out my shirt. Because now my Friday shirt that I was going to cut, it's big.
I thought you were wearing that one you wore to a Mars.
I'm going to bring it. I just haven't, like, I'm not 100% sold on it.
Do you think we can use some scissors from the hotel?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't.
We can't go to the front desk.
Ma'am, we just need some.
Do you have scissors? They'll say no.
We need like fabric shears.
No, we don't. Every shirt that I've ever cut, which is a lot, I just use my kitchen scissors that I use everything else for. Because I'm going to cut the neck off of mine too. But I don't know, because I kind of like my shirt. So.
God forbid we do that before we get to the hotel.
Yeah. I could do that. Could do that.
It's a good thing you're traveling with an adult.
I would be scared if I wasn't.
I was scared before you said you were going to
When
go.
you said you might change your flight, I was like, I don't want to go home by myself.
I can't go by myself.
No.
I need an
I've
adult.
flown alone. I've flown alone a bunch of times. Got where I needed to go. Came home. Sadly.
Yeah.
No, it's all a good thing I came home. 2 drinks and I am lit.
Mm-hmm.
A drink and a half.
I'm ready for night. It's 9:33.
It's not time yet. I'm sure by the time we're done with this, Marshall will wake up, so I will be sitting here for the next fucking 2 hours. And then I won't be able to fall back to sleep.
Don't put that into the universe.
No, he's not going to wake up.
Marshall's going to
evening.
sleep all night.
He is. He'll wake up tomorrow morning.
Yes.
7 a.m. That's fine.
7 a.m. What's that from? Elf.
There it is. I should have known.
Santa's coming. Santa's coming.
God.
7 a.m.
No, he's fucking not. Fucking not.
You guys should take your family photos
No.
this Christmas.
We're
as
taking him in
Elf.
May. We're not doing him in fucking December or Christmas. I'm not. No. No.
Me and Colby already bought the outfits.
Cool. You and Colby can take family pictures.
Confuse everybody. They'll be like, oh, I see why she ordered 2 extra.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I really was thinking they're from China. They're going to be small. Now I know.
Now you fucking know.
Now I know I'm not going to fucking order denim off of Temu.
For
Again.
$1.27.
They were $6.
Whoa, now.
But our fake nails were 98 cents.
They're cute.
They'll do.
I think that one pair will fit my fat fingers.
Yeah. Maybe mine, too.
I will tell you that I've always been a size 11 ring, and I ordered off of that BP, that bomb party where they like...
Oh, yeah.
They drop it and reveal your jewelry. It's a surprise. And I got size 10s and they fit.
Oh. So not only is everything else shrinking, so are your fingers.
So my fingies, my sausage fingies.
You don't have sausage
I should have brought the rings. They're really pretty. And then they were so cute because 2 of the girls that are in the Fridays community also do BP. And so I bought jewelry from each of them. I think I bought a ring from each of them. And they both sent me an extra ring.
Aww,
I thought that was so cute.
That's cute.
With a little handwritten note. They're like, from my friend.
Aww.
I love you. Yeah, and they were really pretty. Jaden stole 2 of them already. Bitch.
Stole your shooters and your fucking rings.
Yeah. Fucking bitch. And I can't even ask for him back. I got the kid expelled.
What did they do with the shooter?
That's what Randy was like. We should have asked for it back because technically
Did they
speaking,
throw it away?
They probably took it after dealing with me.
Probably.
As soon as I stormed out of there with all those F-bombs in my wake,
that principal
was like,
slammed it back.
Give me the shooter.
He's like, I needed this.
I've earned it. The cop probably took it and drank it.
Fuck that bitch.
Dude, I was pissed. And then he was still sitting there, of course, when we left.
Of course.
And of course, I made a loud scene and screamed at the direction of the vehicle. And then I was like, Kristina, get in the fucking car. Like, that voice in my head was like, you're going to go to jail. Get in the fucking car.
Yeah.
Old me 5 years ago wouldn't have given a fuck.
No. 2 years ago wouldn't have given a fuck.
Dude. And then it was so funny because later, like, me and Randy have been talking about it ever since it happened. But he was like, Honestly, I've never been more thankful to have you as my wife because I don't know that it would have turned out the way that it did if if it had been anybody else. He's like, you called them, you didn't give up, you fought for our son, and you ain't ever scared. So,
Yup.
ever.
Did you say your fingers were a size 11?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, my shoes are an 11 too.
My fingers are like at a 7 or 8.
What size is your shoe?
Oh,
8.5
is my feet.
Really?
Yeah.
But you fit in kid sizes.
I used to fit in kid size. Kid size 7, I fit in.
Generally speaking, your finger, like your ring size and your shoe size,
Well, like
correlate.
it's a 6 at the base.
That's what he said.
Yeah. It's a 6. But my knuckles are so fat.
Yeah.
To get around my knuckles, which I've noticed are getting a lot bigger lately.
Don't you like our new bedazzled microphones?
It's beautiful.
I posted it on our millennial momming TikTok, and the girls were like, fancy. I was like, bitch, $9 on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. I like that mine's black. That's nice.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, Shawna.
Yep. I like that.
My nose is running. And then the last thing I want to get for these is the...
a shield?
Yeah, what are they called?
I don't know. I don't do anything except show up and talk into this microphone. I'm of no help.
I love you.
I love you too. But
Thank
I don't
you.
help anything.
We both show up in our messy, crooked, sideways bun and our raggedy ass clothes.
This is brand new.
I meant myself. Like, you look like $1 million.
These pants aren't new. These
No.
are not new whatsoever.
Are those the pants? Are those our Walmart sweatpants?
Yeah.
Love them.
These are my only white pair. They're not that white anymore.
I wasn't going to say it, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I just wash all my clothes together. That's why.
Me too.
This is brand new.
You've
I
said
bought
that
it this-
several
I bought it
times
this
now.
way. It's got holes in the sleeves and shit. Good thing it was only $10 at Walmart.
Walmart has nerve. That shirt would have used to be $5. Remember in that section where like
those are $9.88 now or something, $8.98. This was on
a hanger?
rack. Yes, yes, it was. They had a sweet Ninja Turtle like crew neck. It was green.
Mm-hmm.
They only had a fucking small in it,
And you're a 2X.
Yeah, so the small would not have fit.
Never.
It would have.
It would have fit.
But it would have been too tight.
Now, really quick, is this in the men's section?
Where do I shop? Temu or Walmart men's section? How do I have a man?
Aside from the bra that you're wearing, which is probably from the kids section.
No.
That's a cute bra, actually.
This is from Amazon.
Excuse the fuck out of me, lady.
3-pack.
You are doing that in front of an open window.
I don't give a fuck.
So aside from the bra, everything you're wearing is from the men's section.
Yep. Aside from the, what else is there? I don't have socks on.
You don't wear underwear.
Nope. I wouldn't get those from the men's section though.
If you told me right now that you're wearing men's boxer briefs, I'd believe it.
They are comfortable.
They are comfortable. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Marshall started crawling today.
He did.
Mm-hmm. Not like fantastically. Maybe
No,
in a
it'll be
couple
like
days.
a day, and
Yeah.
then he'll be Speedy Gonzalez.
Yep. Those dogs better watch out.
Mm-hmm. Did you cry?
No.
No.
He's been trying for like a week.
Man,
2
get
weeks.
ready. You better get plug covers.
I have them. Your mom gave them to me
Oh, that's
at
right.
the baby shower. I don't quite know where they're at. But
We'll find them. They're cheap as fuck. Oh, God. Your
I
whole
know.
life is about to change.
dude, he's already into fucking everything anyway.
Yeah.
And that walker, he'll roll up to the TV stand, open the doors. He had my Switch in his hand the other day. I was like, bro, put that down. That box that's right outside this door, I have to put it in front of this door.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he comes, rolls up in here, and goes right for those fucking cords. So I put the box in front of the door with full clothes.
Yeah, because this door doesn't latch, right? Mari's door is like that.
He's pulling all the clothes out of the box the other day, and I come around the corner. I was like, "What are you doing?" He stops and just starts laughing at me. I'm like, "This is gonna be fun." He does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
I say no, no, no. He laughs at me.
It is funny the way
go, no, no, no. Cool. He's been eating food.
Yeah. What's his favorite?
Anything. I'll put anything on his plate and he'll eat it.
Just like his mom.
Yeah.
And
Not
his
a plate.
dad.
I tried to put a plate. He wouldn't touch the food that was on a plate.
Oh, interesting.
So I had to take it off and just put it on his tray like a dog.
Yeah. He is close to his puppers.
He ate, what did he eat today at Gringo's? Rice, like Mexican rice.
Yeah.
Chicken from my enchilada.
Oh,
So I don't know what else.
big boy.
I know.
He's going to be literally a year in no time. 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
That's
He'll
insane.
be 10 months on Tuesday.
I feel like we were just telling everybody about your 2 uteri.
Yep.
And here we are, baby Marshall crawling, eating foods, telling you no, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for him to be 2. You're going to love that.
What? Why?
Terrible 2s.
Oh.
Terrible 3s. Fucking awful 4s. But they get fun at 5 again.
Okay. Sure. My nephew's 5. He doesn't seem fun.
Oh. Well,
No, he's pretty cool. He cleaned my car out for me the other day.
Oh.
Picked him up from school on Wednesday. He's like, am I getting a haircut? No. We're going to clean the car.
You're cleaning my garbage.
He's like, oh, okay. He did. Threw away all my trash in the car.
Oh.
Got the vacuum.
They are good helpers at that age.
That kid loves to do stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Mari emptied the dishwasher.
Whoa.
Like, really well. And when I tried to help, because I was like, oh, I'll put the bowls up there. No, Mommy, I can do it. She did it all.
That's awesome.
I was very impressed. And, I told you about last night when I put her to bed and she was so weepy.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got her settled, I went downstairs and was eating. And Randy said, hey, Amara came down and she's looking for you. She wants to ask you something. I was like, what the heck? I just saw her. So I went up there and I said, Mari, what do you need, baby? And she said, Mommy, will you sing to me? And I was like, what do you want me to sing to you? She goes, you are my sunshine. Because that was our song.
Aww.
And so I got in bed. I was just, oh, of course I will. And so I got in bed with her. And I like held her, like I snuggled her like this. So she was on my chest. And I held her. And I sang to her. And so her head is like buried in my shoulder. And she goes, when I was done, she goes, thank you, mother. And I said, why are you crying? And she looked up at me. She goes, it was so sweet.
Oh my God.
Bawling. And then I held her because I was like, my baby. And then she said, I love you so much, mother. Core memory.
My God.
Core memory with my daughter. It was so sweet.
She's fucking 6.
She lost her first twofer. I was thinking about it. I was like, Marshall's getting his first twofers. Amari's losing her. I was like, oh, God.
It's crazy.
It's going too fast.
Dude, the kid's top tooth. Did I tell you we had our first bleeding incident the other day?
No.
He face planted on the floor.
Oh, fuck.
And his whole, like, gum started bleeding.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, God, we need to take him to the fucking emergency room. He's bleeding.
Right.
I can't handle blood.
Yeah.
And I was like, his tooth got shoved up in his gums. It didn't. And if it did, it's okay. It's a baby tooth. Like, it's not his permanent teeth.
Right.
But now, every time he, like, knocks it on anything, it bleeds. Like, he knocked his bottle on his gum today in Walmart. And he's, like, yelling like he was doing the other day. And I'm like, his fucking tooth is bleeding.
It's probably just, like when you get like a bruise.
It's, like, sensitive.
Yeah, it's probably still swollen.
And the tooth right next to it's, like, this close to popping through.
That's why, too. So it's already inflamed from that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's...
I was like, what the fuck are you bleeding for in Walmart?
Yeah.
Stop it. I can't handle blood.
Stop it right now. Wow, you're going to be fun. You can't do blood. You can't do vomit.
No, dude. I am not looking forward to the day that he's just puking. What am I supposed to do?
Colby.
Literally.
Can Colby do vomit?
I don't know. He's going to have to because I can't.
Tough noogies.
I guess if it's his blood, I can handle it because I was okay the other day.
Before I became a parent, mine was snot. Like snot and...
Bogies.
Thank you. Those words. I don't like them. And they really used to freak me out.
Yeah.
And like I would get like that vomit, like gag reflex. Girl, you know how many boogers I've picked out of my children's noses at this point? You just get used to it.
Yeah.
I think you'll be all right.
I don't know if I'll be all right ever with snot or with vomit.
Yeah.
Because, like, oof. Yeah. I can't do puke. Even,
I've never...
my own puke.
Really?
No.
I don't
puke.
I don't enjoy vomiting. But
No, I sob every time I do puke. And not, even if I'm not drunk.
it feels like you're choking. Yeah. To me, that's why it's so terrifying.
I don't know why it's so terrifying.
Because like I'll literally have moments where I feel I can't breathe and I'm wondering when am I going to get my next breath. So when I had the stomach flu, that was the first time I had puked in years. And I was like, I forgot how terrible this is. I never want to do this again.
It's horrible.
And of course I did it all night, but
here we are.
Here we are.
We in fact did live.
Yeah, that was hard. That was a rough 12 hours.
Yeah. I didn't see you for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I had COVID. You got the stomach flu.
The kids were sick as... They're
Everybody
sick
was
again.
Sick. Of course they are.
They're both hacking up a lung. Jaden has no voice. I was like, well, that's decent.
Yeah.
You got expelled. At least you don't have a voice.
Yeah.
I don't have to listen to you. But instead he's like, Ma!
Of course. No.
I told him yesterday, I was like, you know what helps when that happens is if you just don't talk. I've heard that if you just shut the fuck up for a whole day, your voice will come back. It was worth a try.
It's the dogs.
Oh.
Making noise. That's a chilly breeze coming through.
You are right by the window. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine.
Well, that's all we have for you guys this week.
Yep.
It's been a wild one. When this airs, it'll be Monday, and I'm gonna manifest right now. It's gonna be a great week.
It's gonna be a great week.
We're counting down to Atlanta.
Yep.
Things are going good. We're gonna be busy at work.
Yeah, we're gonna get your hair done.
Come get your hair done.
I go.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. Don't worry. But
go get your hair done. Get your hair cut. Get your hair colored. Get your eyebrows done.
Eyebrows. All of it. I do it all. Everybody
Shawna
knows that.
Anyways, so thank you. We're gonna have a fantastic week.
Get our merch. Just kidding. We still don't have merch.
Use my code Tina on joinfridays.com. It'll get you $20 off. That ends in like Wednesday, I believe.
Oof.
Yeah. So if you've been thinking about Join Fridays, the telehealth company specializing in obesity, and you want a code to get $20 off your first month's membership, that'll take it from $99 to $79 for your first month. You get access to mental health coaching, support groups, dietitian coaching, movement coaching, and then, of course, your GLP-1 meds if you should choose to go that route.
I should join Fridays.
You should join Fridays. Then you could be an
Fridays
advocate.
are better than Mondays.
Mondays suck.
Sina, do you hear this? I need a water bottle.
I'm about to just give you mine.
No, I want my own. I'm fucking hustling.
You are hustling.
Every day I'm hustling. We gotta go.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. It's bedtime. It is lamp time.
I need food.
All right, guys. Thank you. Take care. We will catch you on the flip side. Bye.